want to take over from me, you're very welcome.
No, thank you. I've just had my nightcap in the bar and I'm going to toddle off to bed. You've only got half an hour and you'll be off duty.
It always seems such a long half hour. I saw you pinch those.
I didn't pinch them. To pinch means to permanently deprive. I shall put them back first thing tomorrow morning.
I've been thinking what we can do about Benny. Stop him getting under everybody's feet.
Yes. Well, I'm not Benny's keeper. I've got my own work to worry about.
He keeps wandering around the place. Keeps staring at the door. I'm sure he expects Diane to come trotting in with her suitcase.
Well, I can't help about that. I tell you what, tomorrow I'll show you the postcard I got from Mrs. Freeman. You'll be very interested in that. Good night.
Can't wait.
Good night, Mrs. Chance.
Night.
Oh, hello.
Couldn't sleep. Been walking around in circles. Need someone to talk to. You haven't seen Adam, have you?
He's gone up to his chalet. With the leisure centre accounts.
Well, I suppose that should keep him out of trouble.
You can talk to me if you like. Is it that?
Yes.
It's about Diane, isn't it?
Oh, you feel so helpless in hospitals, don't you? You can't do anything. I can't seem to understand what they're trying to say to me, but the consultant seemed to think it was awfully serious.
Well,
she kept going on about brain function. I think she was trying to say that brain isn't working.
is there anything they can do?
No. Just wait and see what happens. I mean, maybe the first doctor's wrong. It's unlikely.
How long will they wait?
Till the morning. Then they do all the tests again just to see if there's any signs of life.
Oh, I see.
I don't really know what happens if there isn't. You see, she's connected to this sort of breathing machine, a ventilator. It's the only thing that's keeping her alive.
So she can't breathe by herself?
I think if she'd known better, though, she'll stop talking about turning the ventilator off.
What on earth are we going to tell Benny? So perhaps she'll be better in the morning. You know, after the tests.
I don't hold out much hope. You will be around for a bit, won't you?
Still working, Mycroft? I thought you'd have knocked off ages ago.
I'm just about to.
You should have seen the dinner we had tonight. It's a bottle of wine, 18 quid, 40 it would cost in London.
Listen, Daniel.
Capital, they forgot to charge us for it. Steve was going to say something, but
Look,
I managed to
not now,
smother her
Daniel.
before
Please, Daniel.
What's all this Daniel? Oh, hello. What are you doing here at this time of night?
Mrs. Chance is rather worried about Diane.
Oh, yes, of course, we all are. It's going to be a long business, I should think.
Why don't you run along to bed?
Why?
Well, I'll speak to you later, okay? Please?
All right. I know when I'm not wanted, don't I?
But that's Diane's, isn't it?
Yes. I found it in her bag the other day.
What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to the hospital tomorrow, and I shall take it with me. And then if the worst does come to the worst, at least some good will come out of it.
I'm very sorry.
Right, I'll try and get some sleep now.
Will you be coming in the morning?
Yes. Charlie, there is one thing you can do for me.
Yes.
Try and think of something to keep Benny out of the way. I don't even stand it if he's hanging around the motel all day.
Hello. Jolly evening on reception?
Not particularly.
What's the matter with you this evening?
But Diane's very ill.
Yes, well, that's very sad, of course, but there's nothing we can do about it, so stop being such a misery, Gus.
I have feelings, even if you don't.
One thing I have learned is not to get upset over things you cannot alter.
That's pretty convenient if you can stick to it.
It's the only thing to do.
Mrs. Chance wants Benny out of the way tomorrow. What can I do with him?
Send him along with Darby to collect the new brochure from the printers.
That'll only take half an hour.
Well, get Darby to keep him away from Crossroads all day if that's what you want.
Yes. Yes, perhaps I could. Yes, it would serve old Darby right.
When she signed it?
Oh, it says on it a couple of years ago.
Hmm. Well, I don't think we should ask about it. Unless, of course, the doctor says something.
Why not? I mean, she wrote it out, she signed it, she wanted to do it. It's all a bit pointless now, isn't it? Unless we do something, because she can't.
I don't know why you're so convinced she's going to die. And all the doctor said was they're going to do more tests this morning.
Look, I hope she doesn't. Of course I do. I'm going to take this card with me. You will come with me, won't you?
Yes, of course. Are you going to finish that?
What?
No, I shouldn't. I always put too much butter on it.
Oh, Adam, what do you think we ought to do about Nicky?
It's too early to ring California. Let's see what the doctor has to say this morning.
Morning, Darby. Good morning, Mr. Chance. Charles Mycroft said you wanted a word with me.
Oh, yes. Now, you're going to collect the brochures from the printers this morning, aren't you?
Indeed I am. They've had them for 3 weeks. I don't know what Mrs. Freeman will say. Or rather, would have said.
Would you take Benny with you?
Oh, I don't need to take Benny.
Now, I know you don't need to take him, but would you please? See, I don't want him, hanging around an hotel while I'm coming and going to the hospital.
Well, I dare say. But...
Please, Darby.
Come on, Benny.
What is it?
I want you to come to the printers with me.
For?
Well, never mind about what for. I want you to help me carry things.
Where are we going to be long?
Oh, depends on the traffic.
Look, if you heard how Miss Diane is,
I can't help you there.
I'm going to have to go and see her, you know.
She's being well cared for. Now, come on. We haven't got all day.
I'll have to ask Sid if he'll take me, that's all.
What? Huh? Can't have any for my party. You know we're broke. Why'd you keep asking for things? Sorry. Ask your gran. Oh, she's not coming, is she? For tea. Why don't you cook it, did you? We spaghetti last Friday. Might do. Hey, do you think she'd buy me a dress? Let's see what kind of a mood she's in, eh? Yeah, all right. I've seen what I want.
You asked Tracy yet?
No. Oh, Mum, do I have to? She'll be awful to everyone. She'll ruin it all.
No, she won't. You get on that phone now and ask her before you forget.
Well, I better not now, eh? 'Cause it's peak time. I'll wait till after 6.
Well, mind you do ask her. She's your cousin after all.
Mr. and Mrs. Chance, hello. Please sit down.
Thank you.
You've seen Mrs. Hunter?
Yes, Doctor. Is she any better?
No, I'm afraid she's not. We did all the tests again this morning, and I'm afraid there's still no response from her brain.
So the brain is definitely not functioning?
No, it's not. And there's no chance of it functioning. Too many brain cells have been destroyed. In very simple terms, her brain is dead.
So what will you do?
Well, what we normally do is stop maintaining the patient's breathing artificially.
Well, turn the ventilator off.
Yeah.
I mean, is it long enough? If we left it longer, perhaps something would happen.
All the tests are completely negative, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but she's alive now.
Yes, she is alive, but only in the sense that we're keeping her alive on the ventilator. Keeps her heart and circulation going, but it won't bring Mrs. Hunter back.
So you're going to turn the machine on?
I'm afraid there's nothing else we can do.
When will you do it?
Well, there is something I have to raise with you. You knew Mrs. Hunter. You knew the kind of person she was.
She was the most generous person I could ever want to meet.
Yes, she was.
I'm sorry to have to ask you this at such a painful time, but do you think Mrs. Hunter was the kind of person who would have wanted to help somebody after her death? To donate her organs for transplant?
Well, it certainly depends on the person.
I'm afraid there's nothing else we can do.
Yes, I know she would. Actually, I found this card. In her bag. Actually, we had discussed it. There was a television program about it.
What is the procedure?
Oh, Adam, can we leave that to the hospital?
I want to know.
Mrs. Hunter will have an operation to remove the parts that can be of use to other people. Either to save a life or to help somebody need a more normal one. Somebody who has to have kidney dialysis, for instance.
How long will it take?
We'll operate as soon as possible today. And it should all be over by later on this afternoon.
Can we stay here? I wish she was a good friend to me. I don't want to leave her now.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. Well, the restaurant is closed because of the refurbishment.
Well, I wish you would have said, because I'm not check about it.
Hey, Alec, Mrs. Chan said we'd meet you in the rally bar, actually, you know.
Hell's bells.
I beg your pardon?
Sorry, things were rather chaotic this morning. Yes, we had a meeting at 1:30, wasn't it? Well, what's the time now?
Well, it's 5:20 to 2.
Right. Freeman!
Look, I can't stop. I've got our food here getting cold.
Please, Daniel, can you help me? Look, I've got an appointment at 1:30. I wanted you to take reception.
Absolutely no chance. Adam just phoned to say he's not coming back at all.
Half an hour?
Stop. I'd love to help another time.
Sorry, sir. Look, why don't you two go along to the rally bar and speak to Roy? You know Roy?
Well, of course you do. He's one of our lodgers.
Silly me. Well, if you could tell Roy the drinks are on me, and I'll come and join you as soon as I can. You're not in a terrific hurry.
What? We've got our work to do, naturally.
Sorry,
Well,
sir.
I've got to get down.
What's it? 18.
No,
I do apologise.
But we don't mind hanging around in the bar, do we, love?
I don't suppose you do, anyway.
I do apologise for this slight disorganisation.
You never said I didn't want to come to Crossroads for the reception.
Yeah, but you never said you did.
If that idiot Roy hadn't told you about Swinford Hall...
Posh place, though, see, and you like posh places.
Of course I don't.
Yeah, but I figured if I'm doing everything for you, you may as well have what you want.
What do you mean, doing it all for me?
Wonder where this fella Charlie is.
I suppose they're short-staffed.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of people out of work if they got any work to spare.
Yes, but I mean, Diane being so ill, I suppose it's thrown them all out.
I'm terribly sorry. I've only just been able to nab one of the girls to take reception.
We quite understand.
Things are rather hectic at the moment. Now then, let's have a look at one of the basic menus, okay?
Yes. Now, we want a buffet, not to sit down. Did Sidney tell you?
Oh, right.
What was that thing that caught my eye on the menu at Swinford Hall?
Yeah, but this is not Swinford Hall.
No, I know it isn't, I know, but it was rather nice. Oh, yes, stuffed mushrooms.
I'm afraid we don't have that.
Oh, and then there was another picture of crab shells, a nice picture, you know, with crab meat and...
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
You don't have to worry, Mr. Hooper, because we don't have that either.
Or was it cheese and breadcrumbs?
We have nice, simple buffet food. Simple to eat, that is. Little fingers of bread with different kinds of cheese on, or tuna fish with slices of cucumber.
Well, I don't know.
It don't sound much, does it?
There's a special.
What's that?
Roast Norfolk turkey, sugar-baked ham, roast rib of beef.
Ah, well, now you're talking. That's for me. That's the one.
That's very popular. That goes down very well with
That'd
everybody.
be great, won't it, Ida? Thing is, do you have those dishes with things in, you know, like crisps and nuts?
No, there's nobody coming. Tell the girl that. You've got all your friends coming. Same thing. Look, just come if you want to, Trace? God knows what I'm wearing. I haven't got anything.
I don't like to hear her swearing like that, Margaret. Can't you stop her?
No, there's no boys coming. Well, I don't know any, do I? Oh, I don't know about him. Don't go on and on, Trace. Yeah. Right then. See ya. Satisfied.
Goodness knows I don't like the family.
Well, it was you and Mum that told me to invite her.
Because she's your cousin. I never could abide her father, though. That Jack Rice is a nasty piece of work.
I feel sorry for the girl. Be nice for us to get away from Jack and Rita for the night.
Oh, she's not staying the night.
Well, of course she is. She can't get back to Wheelie Castle by herself.
Yeah, well, she's not sleeping in my room.
You make such a fuss, Beverly.
Right, well, I can't leave Jason on his own in the shop any longer.
Oh, bless him.
Bless him. Last time he was down there on his own, he had a whole box full of cheesy puff swidlets to himself.
Don't tell tales, Beverly.
I'm not. He doesn't even bother to deny it. He left the packets all over the floor.
If you want anything, Mum, just give us a shout.
What are we having for tea, then?
Spaghetti bolognese. We had it in cookery.
Posh, then, isn't it? Here, it hasn't got garlic in, has it?
No. Gran?
Yes?
I haven't got anything to wear for this party.
You're lucky to be having a party. I never had a party when I was your age. Didn't know what a party was.
Come off it, of course you
Never
did.
saw one, never went to one.
Yeah, well, I still need something for this one.
New clothes. When I was a girl, there was a shoe man came round with charity shoes for those that couldn't afford them.
Couldn't lend us some money, could you, Gran? I can pay you back.
Your mother already owes me thousands of pounds.
It's only 5,000.
It wouldn't be fair to your family. I mean, they've got to pay for this party, haven't they? And you know your mum should be giving me my repayments if we all had our rights.
What did he say? Diane's dead.
Oh, well, what's he doing?
He's going to take Jill home and then come along here.
Do we tell people?
I don't know. He didn't say.
Oh, I had no idea she was so ill.
I did try to tell you.
Yeah, well, I suppose I didn't want to know. Dear Lord.
Don't anybody send me up that Benny again. Jabber, 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 all day long, all of it nonsense, stuck in the car for hours, and he's not as green as his cabbage looking. He knows perfectly well there's something going on. Charlie, put these somewhere, will you, please? Has Mrs. Chance come back yet?
No, Adam's just rung up.
Oh, what did he say?
Diane died a few minutes ago.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, dear. I think I'll sit down. Well, I knew she was poorly, but she was no age.
Look, do you want me to get you a brandy or something?
No, I'll have a cup of tea in a few minutes. What about Mrs. Freeman?
No, she's all right. There's nothing wrong with Nicola.
No, I mean, she'll have to be told.
Yes, well, I haven't got her address. She doesn't write to me.
She sent me a card, but there was no address on that. What are we going to do?
What did you do with Benny?
I dropped him off at Bellevue. Oh, Sid Hooper's taking him to the hospital.
What? Not now. He can't do that. Hey, what's the number?
Oh, yeah, you won't get them in time. They were going straight away, but you can try if you like.
No, you poured up or something. All right. Look, where are my flowers? Where are my flowers? Well, I'll put them in the bag. Hang on. Oh, thanks, Sid.
Hang on for me now. Wait for me, Benny.